Guys, it is blinding outside. Okay, so today is Tuesday, June 6th. No, what? June 16th. It is exactly 3 days. My grandfather passed away 6 years ago on the 12th of this month. And I don't want to look at the memories per se, but I'm pretty sure we laid him to rest today or tomorrow, like 1 year, like 6 years ago. And it's hard to look at. He was like my dad to me. But anyways, this video wasn't going to be about that. um I'm not advertising this. This is a brick, right? It's just like a one-time purchase. There's no subscriptions and nothing like that. And I've had it for about a month now, and I'm going to show it to you. Here's the brick, right? It magnetizes to anything. Now, my problem is, good golly, hold on. Okay, so anyways, I'm just gonna hold you like this because I don't want to blind myself with the sun. But yes, I'm sitting in my driveway at my house. Anyways, I've had it for about a month now, and it's great. My problem is I put it right next to my bed, so it makes it very easy to unbrick. And what it does is you just I think it's like brick.com or brick.us, brick.org. I will, if somebody reminds me, if I don't put it in the description box, I will link it down below in the description box if I forget. Somebody remind me. And it's great. Like you go in, you can set up like routines and things like that, and you can set up what apps you want to be blocked off from. You could basically turn your phone into a dummy phone. But my problem is, well, to the extent that you want it. So like I got games on my phone blocked. I've got like my social medias blocked. I even blocked YouTube, even though like I'm on YouTube. I know, catch 22 hindsight. But being almost 21 weeks pregnant gets me out of breath. Okay, so anyways, I have it by my bed and I easily unbrick my phone, and I should not do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this in my car and see how it does. Now, other people said it works. It works. It's great. It's all the things. You don't have to block everything. You can set up like routines. You can have your phone blocked consistently. It's literally you go in and unbrick your phone when you want it to be unbricked. Or like I haven't done the schedule for it, but yeah, so I break it, and it's just simply like tapping your phone to it kind of thing. And it's great. A lot of people say that it works. I know I'm rambling on about it, but I have it in my car. Now, I drive this one. I also drive our van, but I don't drive the van as much because I want to keep that one until the baby's here, and that's like everybody's in my car going to my grandmother's, or like we have to go grocery shopping and we need room for the stroller and groceries and stuff for our dog, like the big grocery budget things. So because this is our car, there's like literally no trunk space in the back of it, our SUV. And mind you, I am a minivan type of girl. This is like my first not like van purchase. Anyways, so that's okay. So what I'm getting at is, if I have to, I will take this down and put it down in my other car. I'm not trying to drop it. Okay, so you all can't see me. It's getting really bright and sunny outside. I do have my radio app blocked. No, sorry, I have it unbricked. Does that do anything? Yeah. I have my radio app unbricked. That way I can use it. I also have a radio and a Bluetooth speaker and things like that. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay off of social media as much as possible. And like YouTube is my kryptonite because I'm by myself. It's just me. It became like a problem right before I got my surgery because well, actually, it started becoming a problem when my youngest went to preschool because my hip was broke. I couldn't really do nothing, so I'm sitting like my hip and pelvic bone. I didn't have a kid to chase after because he was in school. So and my other kids were in school. So when I was at home, I'm by myself, and I'm like, I didn't, I didn't really have nothing to do. Like I couldn't really go out and do anything. I couldn't, do the things. And then I I would just be on I'd be on YouTube, and I'd be like crocheting and watching videos and things, and then um like doing household chores was like nearly impossible. I would do them, but like it was nearly impossible because of all the pain. And then last year, while my that's crazy to say because he was also in kindergarten. Last year, I sat there and I had my hip surgery done. So, like, I was recovering during that while he was still in preschool. And then I was not out of the woods. Like, I got my hip done, like, right before school let out. And then, like, same thing. And then I was able to get around, move around. And then I got pregnant. And I've had really bad hyperemesis gravideum, and I am 20. I'll be 21 weeks day after tomorrow, and it's getting better, but I still have like extreme nausea, not vomiting, but to the point where I feel like that. And no matter how much I eat, no matter what I eat, it's bad. So like I'm mostly in bed, and it's ridiculous. Like I do spend time with my kids, so I'm mostly in bed, and then like where the kids are playing like the video game with Daniel, I'm in my room, close to the bed. Like it's just I'm not making excuses, and it don't come at me and say, well, you're like one of those lazy moms that is that a tick on my windshield? It's I don't know if it's like slightly raining off the trees from where it rained or what, but like I could see this little bug's feet tipper tattering on my windshield, and it sounds like his feet. It's so funny. It makes it sound like his feet are just massively huge. Anyways, no, I spend time with my kids. I do things with them. I do all the things, but when I have like my kids also instead of using their bathroom, they use my bathroom to get ready. So then like I'm in my room and I'm like monitoring that, and monitoring them to get done with the showers, and they're not playing around when they're supposed to be getting clean, all the things. So I'm still watching the kids, and Daniel's on the other side of the house with them. So it's just like what I'm saying is I'm breaking my phone. Long intro. And I am. What are they doing? Are they leaving? Hold on. So I'm bricking my phone, and you're all gonna spend the day with me, and we're gonna see how it goes, and I'm gonna see how long I actually keep my phone bricked. Now I can unbrick it to upload, um, YouTube videos and things like that, but I'm gonna see how long I keep it bricked. I have this thing of where, yes, I'm addicted to my phone, but I have this thing where like, how can I explain it? Like if I don't have something to do, like I feel like my brain has to be constantly be doing something or being entertained. Like I can't just sit there in the quiet. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair because it's tickling my neck. Um, yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. And I will probably turn on my radio. I will probably listen to AM. I don't like I wish there was like a way that you could listen to old like not old time stories, but like back in the day when people gathered around the radio and you could listen to people talking about like you'd gather around like before like TVs were really big and they would do like entertainment on the phone and or they would do entertainment on the radio, and that was your like daily like or weekly check-in for that TV show, and all the things. So that's what I wish there was. I wish there was a way to listen to like um I'm not saying podcast. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about like actual like radio AM radio, like listening to stories, listening to like tuning into episodes, you know, kind of like, I'm gonna say like Days of Our Lives, even though I don't watch soap operas, but Days of Our Lives where um you could like tune in every week and like listen to like the latest episode, like, just, you know what I'm saying, like something like that. Like I wish that was a thing. So as I'm sitting here, actually I'm gonna do a whole nother video, but because this one's getting long, I'm already at like 10 minutes. The city, like, okay, so the city was at our road, and they said that there's gonna be like nobody parking on Tuesday between 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they had a bunch of trucks down here and people's personal vehicles down here, and they were inspecting everything. They were getting ready to do their work, and then they just like left. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're gonna be messing with the water pipes and the ground, but it just doesn't make sense why they all just left. And it's already 8 o'clock, so I don't know. I'm not like one of those like nosy people. I don't understand why they left when they didn't. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go in the house. This is a longer video, but I just wish there was something like that. I might listen to 700. 700. Okay, so fun fact: 700 here is Cincinnati, and it's like weather and news and like things going on like that. And then it's also like cover sports events. And then I think it's like 1530 is the ESPN. I'm not really big into sports, and I've been trying to listen to the Reds games. But when they play, it's like 9 o'clock at night, after 9 o'clock, and we are in bed by 9 o'clock. So I think on one night when there's no summer camp and things like that, we might stay up and listen to it, listen to a Reds game. I have hair. Like, it makes it look like I have chin hair. I do have chin hair, but like it makes it look like it's like super long. Anyways, yeah, so I thought that'd be kind of fun, staying up, listen to a Reds game. And then I'm also trying to listen to it too because we like watching the Bengals game, but sometimes we can't watch the Bengals game because I think it's stupid that you have to pay to watch it on like every single type of device, and then it says that like they say that they're going to play it and they don't. And honestly, I miss back when I was like young, when I was little, where the news stations would play the Bengals game for free, like on regular TV. I miss that. I miss that whole thing, and it just sucks because now you can't watch it. But anyways, I'm not a big football person. My husband is, my dad is, my oldest is kind of, he's not as big as they are, but he's getting there. And yeah, so, and I think my daughter's starting into football. She's more of a girly girl and tomboy, but like not she wears the gear and stuff. Like I wear the gear because my husband and my dad make me. But like, oh goodness, it's so funny. Anyways, yeah, so just want to figure out life. But I would really like to be able to listen to something like you know how when you like go on YouTube and you listen to Bailey Sarian or like Daniel Holland or like Tribe of Mini or Cog Hill Farm or like these murder mystery channels, and you can sit there, like, don't get me wrong, like Cog Hill Farm I will sit there and like I will watch, and so do I do with like Sarah and Solo. But I just like I like being able to put something on in the background and be able to like do something else and not actually watch it. So that is what that's what I wish. Yeah, so I wish like I could do that. I just wish there was something like that where you could tune in and not listen to just people talking like that. I'm gonna sound so mean. I don't mind people sitting there calling into the radio and talking. I don't mind like listening to people like share their stories and like touching things, or like things they're going through, or like needing prayers, or like things like that. And then like talk show, like a radio host talking to other radio hosts. Like I don't mind that. I like that. I wish that there was something where, like, okay, so like today's Tuesday. I wish there was something where like we could have like an hour long episode series of where like I'm gonna throw out a movie, right? So say like no, I can't even say movie. Oh, even though it's like pretty long, but like something that was like already pre-recorded or live, whatever, but like pre-recorded, and then they just play it on the radio, and you let your imagination listen to it, right? That's what I wish we could have. And then they'd be like, for for like season 2, episode 3, tune in next week Tuesday at 9 a.m. And then like for an hour you get like this whole hour and a half, hour long, like you get this whole just like series like this whole new episode. And then like tune in next Tuesday, or like we're gonna have a special, so tune in on Tuesday or Saturday, because your kids are home, at 9 a.m. at Eastern Standard Time, whatever, for season 2, episode 4. Like just the different things, like just to keep your cat come back. And it's like, I don't know. I wish there was stuff like that, like voice actors and things that could do that. That'd be so much fun. And just, I don't know. But that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna keep my phone bricked. My phone has been bricked for, like 30 minutes at this point. Today, usually I brick it at night, but I haven't done that lately. But yeah, we're gonna keep my phone bricked, and I'm gonna upload this. No, I have to unbrick my phone. I am going to upload this and come back. But yeah, like I said, I wish there was just something that I can tune into. That's not like exactly a podcast. Because like I said, I don't mind listening to people talk. I just like want something that use my imagination and just listen to it. Anyways, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Tell me to keep dropping this. Anyways. Oh, so my kids found it super interesting because FM radio and AM radio are two different things. I think a lot of people know that, maybe not. But we were talking about how like a lot of people from 70s and 80s were talking about it in the 90s. Well, 80s and 90s. But people were talking about how like and before, like an hour before the sunrise and an hour after bedtime, you could be anywhere in the world and you can listen to like, say if you're in the United States, you could like get things from China or Japan or like Canada, or like if you're in South America, Africa, whatever, like you could tune in and you could hear things from Canada, Asia, Russia, and things like that. And the kids thought that were so cool because I was explaining to them that like FM radio, let me show you. So like FM radio, there's this whole like, imagine like the top of my head is, I think my glasses is like the Southern Fear, sorry, not Southern Fear, but like the band around the earth. Now FM radio will go up and above it, right? And then it goes out as far as it can, but it doesn't bounce off anywhere. Basically gets outer space and like up in that area, and it just like comes back down to like that remote area locally. And then like if you leave that area, that station becomes static, and then becomes like another like in another place, like say California compared to Kentucky, we have the same stations, but it's not the same stations. As to FM radio or AM radio, it hits the sphere. I'm trying to blank on what it's called. I know what it's called, I can't remember. But it hits that sphere, and because it has a shorter distance to go, it actually and you're inside like the earth, that like first or second layer of the earth, it goes up and then it bounces back down across the earth. So like it waves, right? So it travels further at a shorter distance. And I thought that was so cool. So like here okay, so star 93.3, that one. K Love for us is 104.3. So they thought that it was super cool that I think it's, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. So 104.3 for us is K Love. 96.7, I think, is something like that. Like I know there's a difference, right? Like it's closer to our 93.3. Like our 93.3 FM is star 93.3. Our FM 104.3 is K-Love. But down in Georgia, down by my dad's, it's like 96.7 or something like that. 94, something like that. Anyways, it's AM. And so, like sometimes FM radio. I think like they own both, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so like I could pull it up on my phone on the iHeartRadio and it will say like AM radio and I'll have their thing. And theirs is K-Love. So the kids think that it is so cool that we can get the music that they're currently listening to right there while we're all the way up here. So they just, because like we're like, depending on traffic, usually with traffic, it's like a 16-hour, like between 11 to 16-hour drive, like I said, with really bad traffic. So they just thought that was super cool. But I'm gonna hop off of here. Shall see you all in another video. I need to go eat something and use the bathroom because my stomach hurts and all pregnancy things. But I just like keeping my phone bricked. I will hop in and do a whole nother video on coming along with me today. So I will see you all in a little bit. I will probably just vlog from, I don't know. Daniel gets off work at 1. Mason's going to be getting home from summer camp at 1. And then we leave to go get the younger two from school, from summer camp at right after that. And then we're all going to be home. And I don't like vlogging when they're home. So I think and then tomorrow Daniel's off. We got baby appointment. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I am going to film the first like 4 hours of being by myself. And then I will catch up with you guys and give you a recap on Thursday. Because Daniel will be back at work, kids will be at summer camp, and I can share little baby photos from the ultrasound. So I hope if they give them to me. I hope they give them to me. They usually do. Alright, I'm hop off here and go inside. Bye guys. See you, stay tuned to watch the next part.